What is up, ladies and gents? What is going on? Hope everyone's having a great day. Happy Friday to you all, man. Hey, I wanted to hop on here real quick and I want to talk really quickly about, uh, man, are there times you shouldn't trade? And as my comments say, for those that can see it, sometimes the best trader is the trader who doesn't trade. And what do I mean by that? Guys, one thing I've talked about before, like you don't trade like trading is not something you should do where you're trading just to trade, to feel like you have to get into a trade every single day. I think this week alone I didn't probably trade like 3 days out of this week, and I'm good with that, right? And part of the reason being, guys, is because sometimes the market is just not suitable for you entering into a trade, depending on your strategy and if you see something out there. And it's just the conditions are sometimes what they are. And it's a situation where you need to avoid the market. You don't need to be in the market. This was a prime example. Why? Because number one, this week was the presidential election week here in the US, which has still not came to a conclusion yet, right? So that right there alone offset the market, not just the US dollar. We're talking about all of the currency pairs were definitely in some way indirectly affected by the presidential election happening place here in the US, right? So in a situation like that, it's going to cause volatility, a lot of more than usual volatility in the market on different pairs is going to cause a lot of up and down uh, indecision in the market, right? To where you're looking for a bullish or bearish pattern. They may be there, but all of a sudden, like that, it can change. And then there's just a lot of consolidation, a lot of indecision, like I said, a lot of back and forth. So you don't want to get caught up in that type of thing. You're talking about a situation where, in a drop of a dime, a trade you're in can literally like just if you're in a buy, it can literally just turn and go into a sell and tank quick, and vice versa, right? Because this was a very unstable week. Because this is a week where things were not going as status quo as the market moves the way it normally moves. Right now, some people did catch trades from some of the educators inside of our platform. I was able to catch some nice setups that I was simply able to copy and paste, right? Because obviously they have more experience than me, and they saw situations to where the market was primed to get into a trade at that time. But all in all, for the most part, guys, the market was in a situation where it was best for you to stay out of the market. So the best trader was the trader who stayed out of the market this week. And that's not the norm, right? And we were not in a normal market conditioned situation because it was election week. In addition to it being election week here in the US, guess what today was? NFP, non farm payroll. And now a lot of people avoid NFP trading, right? I typically don't have a problem with it, but for the most part, people avoid NFP because of all of the different news that happens that can be high impact news that can change the trajectory of a pair. So let's say if you're in the U.S. like in trading the U.S. dollar pairs, and if one of the a speaker, FMOC speaker was speaking or something, and it could be some high impact news, it can definitely curb your trade, right? And change it and either boost it and make it where it's gonna take off and yield you a lot of pips or go against you. So that's another time when a lot of people do not trade like first Friday of the month NFP. Well, typically that's when you want to look at the news and see if any pair you're looking at is being affected by NFP. So typically the first part of Friday morning on the first Friday, people avoid the markets as well. So you got to look at, guys, it's not about trying to force a trade. You want to live the trade another day. Today would have been a day where if you're just getting in there, it's like I was hearing one of the educators talk about today. There are you go in the ocean. The ocean is great for the most part. The ocean is safe, right? If you're a swimmer, but there are shark infested parts of the ocean, right? So you don't want to put yourself in those shark infested parts, swimming up part of the ocean that doesn't have sharks in it, right? Because the sharks, once they smell blood in the water, or think you're a food, whatever, a seal or they got a shiny object or something, they're coming for you, right? So you want to, and that's just the way it is with the markets. And you got to understand when you're in the markets, guys, brokers, they are not your friends. You know, they're there to take your money. So it's about being a smart trader, right? So you got to make sure when you are in the markets, you're being smart. You're not just getting into the market just to get in the market to say, I traded today. Like, no, I looked at the market yesterday, I looked at it today, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything that was conductive to my trading style. So guess what I did? I did not trade. I'm not jumping in nothing, right? Because now that's when you are not trading, you're gambling. That's when you're not trading, you're gambling, when you're just jumping in something for the sake of saying, well, I'm in a trade. All right, let me see if I can win on this, versus being stealthy, versus being disciplined and following your structure of however it is you trade. So you got to be smart. So you got to understand the times when you shouldn't trade. So that's a situation, a week like an election week. Obviously, presidential election. This is the first time I've experienced. I've been trading with almost 3 years now. This is first time I've been through as far as with trading currencies a part of a presidential election. So 4 years from now, that'll be the next one, right? But doing big things like this. Also avoid when there's high news, guys. So whatever trade you're looking at, uh, a period trading, when you start your trading day off, always check your news. Forex Factory is one, investing.com. You want to go check the news and see if there is any high impact news that's going to impact a currency that you're looking at. If that currency is clear, there's no high impact news, then go ahead and trade that currency. And guys, also, you can avoid, for the most part, a lot of people don't mess around on NFP, which is the first Friday of every month. Again, that's a day to check the news to see if a pair that you are a currency that you're looking at is impacted by news that's coming out. So this helps you get more discipline, right? And this helps you save your account, right? You're keeping more money in your account when you're not forcing the issue, right? Go back test, study, mark up charts, do things that's going to help you get better. Work on yourself, personal development, physical development, whatever it may be. Do something else. You'll live to trade another day, guys. So I hope you all got some value from that, man. Don't be out here trying to force your hand in the market. You don't control the market. None of us control the market. The market gonna do what the market do. So you got to make sure you do what you do and be smart and trade when the trading conditions are prime and right for you to trade. Next week, hopefully things will be back to normal, right? We're talking about we're going into Monday the market should be back and things should be back as status quo and back rocking and rolling. Okay, so guys, I hope you all got some value from this, man. I appreciate you guys hopping on with me. Excited company event all this weekend was a great day today. Day two tomorrow, guys. And listen, if you want to learn more about trading, guys, if you've been considering trading, message me or simply go to tradewithed.com for more information on our platform and how we can put you in position to start learning this skill set. So thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend. God bless, guys. Take care.